Yo guys, what is going on? I hope you guys are all having a great day. As always, I'm sorry about the background noise right now. I got the laundry machine running, the dryer running at the same time, so it's gonna get pretty funky in here, gonna get pretty loud, so I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna have to talk a little bit louder for you guys. So today I'm gonna do a little bit of a leg workout for you guys, give you guys a little bit of a hamstring injury update, because if you did know or if you didn't know, I injured my hamstring a while back. I went to PT for about 2 months. I couldn't squat or deadlift conventionally for about a year, like a year and a half. It was pretty bad. So basically, long story short, like I tried to heal it myself for like a year and a half, like I said. I was doing stretches and like I was just resting. I wasn't doing deadlifts, wasn't doing squats, but the shit just was not healing. And so I went to PT for 2 months. They fixed me up a little bit and it is a little bit better now. I still don't do conventional deadlifts. I do sumo instead because that hurts a lot less. And my squat form is still taking a little bit of a hit from it. I have to go quite slow. I can't do anything too explosive or too quick, or else it does end up hurting the hamstring. But fuck all that. That's all some bullshit and I hate the hamstring injury, so I'm gonna stop talking about it now because it just really pisses me off that I'm injured for this long. But anyways, so I'm gonna show you guys what I do before my leg workout to get my hamstring and my legs ready for the actual squatting with this new Rogue Ohio bar. If you didn't see the last video, I showed you guys that I got the new Rogue Ohio bar. Very sexy bar. You can look right here. Very sexy bar. So I'm gonna be hitting some squats today. I usually work out with other people, but my friend Jackson had a bit of a quarantine, or had a bit of a COVID scare with him and his brother. They were around someone that could have potentially had it, so not sure what's gonna happen with him. I may not see that kid for a while, potentially 2 weeks, but that's probably not gonna happen. We don't like to take more than like 2 or 3 days apart because we're super duper in love and we never want to miss a workout together in the gym. So hopefully I'll see from that kid soon. And as for Paul, he's hitting chest today. I think he was gonna go for a PR here, but something happened with our schedules. Our schedules got flip-flopped, got mixed up. So he's not able to, or I'm not able to hit chest with him. So I'm not sure what he's doing either. He might be hitting a PR at a gym somewhere. He might be doing something else. I'm not fucking sure. In other news though, however, you may have noticed that my channel name got a little bit of a switch. And that's because I'm starting this new brand called FizFit Freak, which stands for Physical Fitness Freak. If you didn't know, Freak spelled with a PH. And I have my own logo here. I'll pop it up on the screen right there. But you can also see it right next to my name on my channel. And this is just a brand name, nothing big, nothing special. This is just my name that I came up with myself, so it's really special to me. And down the road, pretty soon here, within the coming months of this year, I'm gonna be starting the online personal training programs where anyone can join. It doesn't matter, male, female, 20 years old, 40 years old, 60 years old, all ages. Anyone can join, and I will personally coach you online, give you personalized workouts, personalized nutrition plan, personalized motivation, and private Facebook groups. So if that at all interests you, just stay tuned, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram at FizFitFreak, and within the coming months, maybe you can sign up for a nice personal training online plan with me, myself, the FizFit Freak. If that at all interests you, just keep it in mind. But until all that, today we're doing squats. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do. So basically what I do is I'll run a couple down and backs just to get some blood flowing because I don't have an elliptical. Well, I have an elliptical. Let me show you my elliptical real quick, actually. Let me show you my elliptical. So this right here is the only elliptical that I actually have, right here. I guess if you would even call it an elliptical. I mean, it has a bike attachment, but that's pretty much doesn't do shit. It's got a bike attachment, but it's nothing special, so I don't really like going on that thing. Thing's kind of fucking dog shit useless. So I'm just gonna run back and forth a couple times, maybe some high knees, maybe some butt kicks, get some blood flowing. Then I'm gonna hit the massage gun back there. I'm gonna plow my quads, my hamstrings, and my glutes for 5 to 10 minutes each. 10 is a little bit much. I'm probably gonna go 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna do the static stretches that I always do on this here bar, leg swings, knee ups, and knees out to the side, the standard. Then I'm gonna foam roll. So all this should only take about 15 to 20 minutes. I know it's a bit of an excessive warm-up, but when you have an injury, you're forced to do some excessive stuff, just so that you can be back up at 100%. So I'll bring you guys through all that. Try some squats. The max that I've hit with my injury, I think is 275 for 5. So I'm gonna try to match that today, but that's a bit hefty for a guy with that injury. So I'm gonna probably maybe not be able to hit that, but I'll see what I can do for you guys because I like to get hyped up. I like to get anabolic in this bitch. So I may go for a 275 for 5, I may not. Not really sure yet, stay tuned to find out. Also, I forgot to mention, I got this nice weight plate rack at a fitness store near me. Surprisingly, because as you probably know, the entire world is sold out of fitness equipment literally everywhere, which makes no sense. If someone saw this coming a month prior, 2 months prior, they could have become a fucking trillionaire with all the weight shit that people are buying online. If one man had a warehouses just stacked and full of fitness equipment, they could just sell it all out and they would be a fucking trillionaire. But no one saw it coming. So me and nobody else, nobody saw it coming. So that's just not gonna happen. So I had to rearrange my dumbbells here. It used to be 5 through 50. Now we're going 35, 40 all the way. Got me some 70-pound dumbbells. Super hyped about the 70-pound dumbbells because I wanted to get 80-pound dumbbells. Couldn't find them anywhere. So I ended up buying these fucking beasts. These fucking metal 90-pound dumbbells, which are incredibly hard to hold on to, especially when you have sweaty hands. Just all around not very good dumbbells, so definitely kind of a stupid purchase. And I got them intending to do incline shoulder press, and I can only get about 5 reps with them, which I thought I could do more, but I guess not. So I wanted to get 80s, but then I got the 70s, so now I can do shoulder press. Oh yeah, I want to do shoulder press, seated shoulder press with the 90s too, but it turns out that I'm actually not as strong as my ego thought I was, so I can't do 90s at all. I couldn't even get 1 rep. I think I got like half a rep when I tried to do that. So now I have 70s, nice rubber hex dumbbell, and I can actually do seated shoulder press, maybe even some Arnold's if I'm feeling super hyper, and I can do incline dumbbell press with those 70s as well. So super hype about that purchase. This is a really nice purchase right here. Really gonna help me out. But sadly, because of that, I've tried to get a bigger weight rack, but obviously there's no weight racks being sold anywhere in the history of the world right now. So I have to use this here shelf, which is kind of strange for the dumbbells. But you know, it doesn't matter. So those dumbbells are like 30 down to like 5s. So we don't really need those for anything anyway, like maybe some shoulder lifts and some bullshit accessories like that. But I'm not gonna need to pull them out really for anything too special. We don't lift pussy weights down here. We lift big boy weights, we lift big metal, and we put it back down on the floor like big men. So I'm gonna stop talking now because I think I've been talking for literally about 10 minutes and I'm getting tired of hearing my own voice, and my jaw is still in very much pain because it's been only like 6 days since I got my wisdom teeth taken out. And it hurts pretty bad. And I can't take any more ibuprofen because I already took 800 milligrams, so I can't take any more, unfortunately. So let's just get onto the squats, and maybe my mind will turn off of the pain of my face and turn on to the pain of my logs downstairs, and I can just ignore it. So let's get right into it, gentlemen. Also in the news, guys, got this new main tank a couple days ago while I was doing this. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Hope you guys like it. Super cool tank, eh? Super dope.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the way.
Alright guys, so after those little warm-ups, I'm definitely feeling some crazy amount of storage in both my hamstrings. Because actually yesterday I hit a deadlift PR on sumo for 315 for 10. Huge PR for me. Definitely looking forward to building that bitch up to 500 pounds this year. Current 1 rep max is at 415 if you didn't know. So my hammies are very, very sore. And that leads me to believe that when I start squatting, I'm gonna feel it in yay lower back, as lifters may know. If you're doing a standard push-pull legs and you do some crazy deadlifts the day before a leg day, the leg day usually gets absolutely tarnished because on squats, it's tough to squat heavy weight when your lower back and your hamstrings and ass hurts. So, a lot of excuses that I just threw at you guys. I'm still gonna squat because I'm not a pussy and I'm not bitch born, but I'm gonna fucking squat, and I'm just letting you guys know the truth, the reality of being a natural athlete. You're gonna have to fucking overcome some of these adversities, or you're gonna have to overcome some of these fucking problems, and you can't bitch about it, you just gotta fucking do it. So, I'm just gonna try to squat with some sore appendages, but that's fine.
I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Probably the best knee sleeves on the market. My friends like to make fun of me for wearing them, saying that I'm weak and shit for wearing them, but I literally cannot squat like half the amount of weight that I can squat with these things on because it takes away that much pain from me. So fuck those people that are making fun of me, but we keep the knee sleeves on and we move. I mean, literally everyone wears knee sleeves, dude. What the fuck are you doing if you don't have knee sleeves, dude? Fuck you. Godlike angles. That's with no pump. No pump in the tricep.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated.
Alright guys, warm-up's done. Got the big 275 on the bar here. Gonna go for 3 to 5. Like I said, I've hit 5 many a times. My max on squat back in the day pre-injury was 315 for 5. So having to throw this amount of weight on the bar and be a little bit nervous to go up to it and a little nervous that I'm gonna fail, and I'm even a little bit scared about 1 rep. Like there's no way in hell I'm gonna fail 1 rep, but I just have that fear inside of me that like I'm gonna go down, I'm just not gonna be able to go up, which is a horrible fear to have. You want to have 100% confidence going into the lift, and I'm just not very confident with myself in this lift. 225 felt very like heavy. I only did it for 4. It tends to feel heavy for me, I don't know why, but going up I can usually squat this amount of weight. So I'm gonna go for a 3 to 5 here. This 275. I'm gonna try to build up the confidence, but like I said, having an injury just sucks, man. But I don't want to put negativity in the world. I don't want to add any negativity to anyone's life. I'm here to inspire people, motivate people, make people better people themselves. So I'm gonna go for this 275 here. Wish me luck, guys.
That's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I've weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all.
Alright, got it for 3, very heavy set. Really felt a fuck ton of pressure in my wisdom teeth. Really not good for my jaw, but got it for 3. Kind of ugly, my legs were wobbling on the 3rd. Legs were wobbling a little bit on the 2nd too, I think. First rep was clean. Definitely not happy with that though. I'm looking to get 5 reps clean, no problem. So I'm gonna do some back off sets now. Try to keep the pressure out of my face because it's actually like beating fucking horribly right now. I'm gonna back off to either 225 or 185 depending on how many reps I want to do. I'm thinking 185 because I just hit a heavy top set. So I might do 185 for like 8 to 10 maybe, something like that. We'll see though. Alright, now that I've caught my breath a little bit more, I can talk to you guys about what just happened. So basically on the 3rd rep of that squat, when I was coming up, my fucking bottom 2 wisdom teeth like gushed blood up at me, and I just got like a mouthful of the dentist's office. Basically just tasted like fucking chemicals and metal and shit in my mouth. So I was a little concerned about that, and now there's just a bunch of like throbbing pain in my wisdom teeth, but I'm sure it's fucking fine. A little bit concerned, not too worried about it because the blood's gone now. I think I'm gonna do a back off with 225. I decided to go heavier for some reason, I'm not sure why. Instead of 185, I think I'm gonna go for 6 reps here. I gave myself about like 3 or 4-ish minutes to heal up. So I'm feeling better now. Teeth are tasting a little whack, but that's fine. I'm not gonna fuck around, all right? I wanna hit this 225 for 6. I really wanna get my leg strength back up there, so I'm sick of not hitting fucking squats. It's been about like 2 weeks since I hit real squats, because like I said, I was on vacation, got my wisdom teeth taken out. Today's the first day I actually dedicated to doing some heavy squats, and I'm not gonna let any fucking thing get in my way, bruh, all right? So fuck you, wisdom teeth. Get the fuck out of here. I'm about to hit this for 6. Let's get it.
Fearless.
Alright, so that's a 25, felt actually pretty good for 6. Legs didn't really wobble too much, pretty good form, pretty stable. Cheeks are hurting a little bit, so I'm gonna go move on. I'm gonna try to do this exercise here, like pause squats with your ass on the bench, sit down, stand back up type beat. I've never really done it before. I think I've done it one time here in this gym, but I didn't fuck around with anything heavy, obviously. So I'm gonna start off with one plate here, gonna warm up with that, see how good it feels. And if I decide I need to go up, then I'll go up. If I don't, then I don't, but let's see what's good. Alright, yo, so that felt really good. Quite a nice exercise there. I haven't watched any tutorials or anything about this exercise, but I assume if you want to stay in like one plane going down and up, and you don't want to fuck around and sit back and then swing it forward and press, that's probably how you do that exercise. Usually you can tell how to do an exercise if you've been lifting for a while and you just hop on it. Usually you just follow the fibers. You just listen to your body and figure out like what you need to do to keep the form stable, keep the muscle fibers activated. But this is a fantastic exercise. I did it for 10 there. Really feel good for building up the legs. I want to get the little lower trunks a little bigger, the little lower quads, so that I have a little bit better of a teardrop for when I decide to wear those 6-inch board shorts. Decide if I want to bump it up to 185 or not, or if I want to just do 4 steady sets of 10. I'm leaning more towards the 4 steady sets of 10 because I think that's going to build better volume, better thickness on my lower legs, and that's what I'm really looking for. I'm looking for strength too, obviously, but the thickness is really the main goal for a guy like me, looking for the aesthetics. I'm a very symmetrical, wanting to be symmetrical looking OCD kind of guy, so I'm gonna try to get him a little bigger, warm him up, there's blood in there, let's do this. Alright, so as you just saw, I was about to go for a 4th set, but the bar was just feeling very painful on my face, my back, my legs, and my hamstrings. So I decided to put it down. Move on to the next exercise. I'm gonna try doing some lunges, possibly followed by some goblet squats with the dumbbells. Maybe I'll find a glute exercise, maybe with one of the bands. I can sit on the ground, do some hip thrusts for the old glutes, the old hamstrings. Alright guys, so after those lunges, I actually decided to, instead of doing the band for the hamstrings and the goblet squats, I'm going to skip out on those and I'm going to do some band walks down and back a couple times. Because I feel like goblet squats is going to be a little bit too much because I did the bench squats and the heavy set of squats. So I'm not going to do goblet squats, going to skip out on that today. Usually I would do hip thrusts with my resistance band. But instead I'm going to do some band walks, like I said, with this, because my hammy and my glutes still pretty sore from the deadlifts yesterday. So we're doing a little bit of an easier variation today with the band walks. So let's get into it. That is my leg workout. That is my leg workout currently with an injured hamstring. Like I said, went to PT for 2 months, so it's a little bit better. Definitely still injured, but working through it, hoping that it will eventually go away, even though, like I said, this injury's been affecting me for almost 2 years now, maybe even more. I've basically lost track at this point of how long this injury has been royally fucking me in the ass, because I can no longer hit any of my maxes on any of the lifts that I used to be able to hit due to this bullshit injury. I lost a whole bunch of strength and a whole bunch of confidence, but I'm not gonna stop until I build that shit back up, and I'm gonna surpass my numbers further than this world has ever seen before, and I promise you that. So if you wanna follow me along for the journey of hitting those numbers again, beating those numbers again, and getting even higher 1-rep maxes, even higher lifts, then make sure you subscribe to this channel down below. Turn on the post notifications. Follow me on Instagram at FizFitFreak. That's with a PH in freak. And follow along with this journey. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed watching me work out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all so much for the new love, the new support, and all the new subscribers. The channel's been growing. Past my expectations. So very, very nice to see that. Thank you all so much. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.